Welcome back to our Beyond Books series at the Way Public Library in downtown Perrysburg. We are here with Adam Marrier. Today we are going to talk about the Cigar Box Guitar, which is available in the collection. What is the Cigar Box Guitar?
Cigar Box Guitar, or sometimes called the poor man's guitar, is an instrument that anybody can build for themselves. You just need a piece of hard wood and something to use as your resonating chamber. In this case, they use a cigar box because it's very thin wood, but if you cut a couple of holes in it, it will resonate the same way an acoustic guitar body would.
How does it work?
Well, this particular cigar box guitar has 3 strings. Some of them have 4. And it has the markings where you would normally find the frets on a guitar neck, but this one has no frets on it. So this one's played with a slide that lets you use any of the individual notes the same way you would on a fretted instrument, simply by pushing down on the slide and then strumming. So it's a very popular blues instrument and sometimes bluegrass.
What is it used for?
Well, this one is sort of a fun hobby instrument because you can build them yourself. It takes very little equipment and almost no know-how. If you can get the measurements right, you can build your own. And there are a couple of different communities on the internet where people have instructions for building different types, and they'll send them right to you so you can try it for yourself. This one for us was an interesting way to have an unusual item in the collection that might help people either start a new hobby or try a new instrument that they might be interested in and see something that is really practical, because again, you can do it yourself with very little money and very little equipment.
How did you decide to include this in the collection?
Well, this one's my fault. I was really interested in the idea of being able to build your own guitar or your own sort of fretted instrument. There are some people online who have built these out of old boards they found and metal cans. They'll use old nails for the frets, and there's almost no end to the type of material you can use to build your own cigar box guitar. We have some books in our collection that show you ones that people built back in the early 1900s, and some people built last year that they wanted to look like were built in the 1900s. But these designs are very old and very popular with music history folks. So adding this item was an interesting way for us to get something sort of educational and sort of musically fun into the collection, and the library enjoys when you learn new things.
If you would like to borrow this from the Beyond Books collection, what do you need to do?
Well, you can find this one in the Beyond Book shelves just inside the main part of the library. You can also ask one of the librarians to put it on hold for you if you don't see it. Or you and your grown-up can put it on hold if you go to the Way Library website and look up the catalog page.
If somebody would like to suggest items for the Beyond Books collection, what should you do?
You should look for the box in the Beyond Books section, just right on the table right in the middle that says it's your turn. We have some pieces of paper there where you can fill out what you think the item is that we should add, and then put down either your information or your grown-up's contact information. That way, if we do add it, we can let you know.
Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.
This is Annabelle Bucker reporting. Stay adventurous.